Hello stock traders, I hope all of you had a fantastic trading day today. Today was extremely bullish across all the indices. Everything is looking good and it appears that Santa Claus is coming to town for a Santa rally. Things are looking great over the last 30 days. Personally, my callouts are down 9.05% with that pullback that we've had, but things are getting much better. Year to date though, my callouts are up 173.22%. So doing very well so far this year. If you have solid strategies, you can make triple-digit gains. And I am not a financial advisor. Of course, you need to do your own due diligence, but if you have strong strategies and you stick to your plan, you can make lots of money in the stock market. Before I get going in this video, if you could do me a favor and please hit that most amazing and wonderful like button. Also, if you haven't done so before and you're seeing me for the first time, or you see me for a while and you've just never subscribed, consider subscribing. Turn on those bell notifications so you don't miss out on a new video. We have our Patreon group. I have a link in the description down below. In there, you get all kinds of things like 2 hot stocks every morning that we've been doing here lately that have been really, really great. If you do the basic level, that covers the insider swing play and the PDUFA run-up play. There's lots of different levels depending on how you invest. And if you decide to do that premium membership, then you also get access to exact details of how I trade stocks. So if you are interested in that, then that is something you should check out also. But in this video, I'm going to give you 2 new hot stocks that I've not talked about before that are primed for takeoff. I'm going to talk about why I like them, and I'm also going to cover the market and where I think we're going and what's going on. I have 2 stocks to report that I sold today. If you invested in these, this is something this is just what I did. Doesn't mean you have to sell. These are very good investments that you can hold over a long period of time. I've just always tried to be as transparent as possible. Anyway, I sold CPNG for a 0.53% gain, and today sold OLMA for a nice 13.73% gain. Both those were great 3-day investments, and it was just time for me to move on for those because both of those had hit my exit point as per my strategy. All right, so let's take a look at the SPY and see what is going on within the S&P 500. Here we go. Well, that's not the SPY. Here we go, the SPY. You can see we had all of this bouncing around, and actually this was our wave 1. And anyway, looking here, this was extremely bullish all the way up here to a new all-time high. We came back down to the 50 SMA. If you were watching these videos before, you know that I was talking and very concerned once we hit these overbought levels. In all my videos, I was kind of like, all right, we're very overbought within the market. We are due for a pullback, and that's indeed what we got. All the way back to the 50-day SMA. You can see that's been a theme here. So there's a lot of different levels. We had a pullback there back in August. We had another pullback to the 50 SMA back in July. We had another pullback to the 50 SMA back in June. So this is happening over and over again. When we had that 3-wave correction, we got to the 50-day SMA and got rejected. But now it looks like we have bounced upon that level again. And this was just a pullback. This was wave 1. Bouncing back, this is wave 2. I believe we have confirmation almost to finishing out wave 2. And it seems destined that we are going to go to all-time highs within our wave 3. And this should be the longest wave and continue for quite some time. Looking forward to this. Wave 4 will probably be a shallow pullback and then another explosive wave 5. Then I could see another correction happening that could be rather large, depending on how overbought we get at that particular time. All right, well, let's take a look at these 2 new stocks and see what you think. And here we go. The very first one is Local Bounty, ticker symbol LOCL. This, I have one price target at $8.80 is an area that I like it at. Another area of resistance that I like is $10.30 way up here. So my average in this is $7.21. This is one stock that did not work out for me today, since calling this out is down 10.12%. Massive insider buying is why I like this stock. And one owner that bought that you might know is Charles Schwab. So 10% owner Charles Schwab bought shares in open market. Also the CFO, CEO, the CSO, and COO, and one of the directors all loaded shares at the same time at open market. It would seem to me that they took advantage of this drop. Okay, so here's what's going on. Lots of threats from the SEC talking about SPAC mergers. And this is and was a SPAC merger. So because the SEC is looking into other companies, they are, investors are nervous that they're going to do so on this stock. There's no indication of that. This is just a failure by association kind of thing. And I think that this is going to move way up. The insiders realize that it's a fantastic value. That's why they all bought shares. So this is going to move upwards. Got kind of caught in the wash today. There was a big flush on it in the middle of the day. It was the only stock in my portfolio that really did poorly. So I'll take it. Had overall a great day. Hopefully you did too. All right. Well, let's move on. The next one I think is going to do great is this Warby Parker. Ticker symbol WRBY. My first price target for this is $51.06. Another price target I have for it is $53.40. My average in it is 46.47. Called it out this morning. Since calling it out is up 6.02%. And big insider buying again on this stock. And so 43 on the daily RSI. It is a fantastic deal here. And so I liked it. And I think it's going to continue to run and do very, very well. So if you're watching this video, you might say, oh, it's already ran. No, there's lots more room to go here. I could see this getting as high as 53.40. That is one level. Another level is up here, right close to $60. So really liking this one for a lot of different moves upwards and for it to do very well. I wish you all the best on the stock market. Let's have a great rest of the week, and it's nice to be green in the market for once. This was a painful pullback for sure. This was hard to stick to your guns, but I knew or I had faith it was going to turn around based upon where we were at in the Elliott wave. I could have done a better job of buying, but all of us could. We all look back and go, oh, I could have done this better or that better. That'll drive you nuts. It's just best to move on and take a look at where you're at and what you're doing. I wish you all the best, and Raythoven out.